Hello everyone, I'm Matias Ponti, mobile app security expert at Build38, and welcome to this session of Threat Watch series. Today we're going to talk about mobile app security threats, focusing on routing and jailbreaking. Mobile threats are more advanced than ever. Hackers target apps and devices using techniques like cloning, repackaging, networking attacks, and backend API abuse. As these threats evolve, mobile app security must evolve as well. So what do we mean about routing and jailbreaking? On Android and on iOS, these techniques allow users or attackers to gain full control of the operating system, bypassing manufacturer restrictions and modifying system behavior. While some users see this as a customization, from a security perspective, it introduces serious risks. So, how does this happen in practice? Hackers exploit vulnerabilities in the mobile operating system to escalate privilege and gain full control on the built-in security. In some cases, they install custom ORMs or modify firmware to remove system restrictions and take full control of the device. In other cases, users are tricked into installing malicious apps outside official stores, often without being aware of it. These attacks are now much easier to execute due to the tools available in the market. Now that we cover the technical side, let's look at this attack looks like in real life. If you follow the flow on the screen, everything starts in a very normal way. From the end user side, the app is downloaded directly from the official app store. It's a legitimate app, nothing suspicious. In a normal scenario, when the app runs on a non-rooted or non-jailbroken device, everything works as expected. But the situation changes when the same app is installed on a compromised device. In that case, the app is running in an environment where security controls can be bypassed. From the hacker side, this allows the app behavior to be manipulated. As a result, the security checks are bypassed, and this can lead to fraud, data leakage, or abuse. And the most important point is that the user often doesn't notice anything unusual, but both the user and the legitimate app are already compromised. Now you might be wondering why this really matters for your business. The impact of root or jailbroken devices goes far beyond the device itself. When the app runs on a compromised device, sensitive user data can be exposed, things like password, banking information, or personal details. This is especially critical for industries like banking, retail, healthcare, insurance, gaming, where trust and data protections are essential. Beyond the data loss, there's also a strong reputation risk. A single security incident can be seriously damage the user confidence and the brand trust. So, after understanding the impact this has on the business, the next question is how we can reduce this risk. At Build38, we address this challenge with a runtime security approach. Once the SDK is integrated, security is active from the very first app launch to the whole life cycle. If we look at the flow on the screen, the user experience stays exactly the same. The app is downloaded from an official store just like always. But now, when the app runs, Build38 checks the device environment in real time. If the app is running in a normal device, the user continues without any impact. But if the app is installed in a root or jailbroken device, the compromised environment is immediately detected. At that point, Build38 can apply active hardening and enforce security controls. This prevents the apps from being manipulated even if an attacker tries to run on a compromised environment. As a result, the user is protected and the app itself is not compromised. Once the flow is in place, let's quickly look at what Build38 actually provides. First, in-app protection. Build38 can detect if the device where the app is running is root or jailbroken. Second, we have the active hardening. This adds an extra layer of protection to prevent the app from being tampered with or executed or in compromised environments. On top of that, threat intelligence and response give security teams visibility and control. Through tools like Traceboard, Device Attest, and Build API, teams can monitor threats, validate devices, and trigger actions in real time. And finally, real-time response. When a compromised device is detected, immediately actions can be taken, such as blocking the app or logging out the user. One important point to highlight is that security with Build38 is scalable. Depending on your resources, your timeline, and how urgent your protection is, we offer different types of integration. We start with no-code integration that is a post-compile solution that allows teams to quickly add protection without changing the app source code. Then we have the step code integration, where protection is added directly inside the app with a minimal development effort. And finally, master code integration, which offers the highest level of customization for more advanced use cases. In all the three cases, the security level is the same. The same Rust protection is applied. What changes is how much control and adaptability you have for your specific use case. And all of this powered by Build38 Threat Intelligence Response, which connects the app with your teams and system in real time. Key takeaways. Rooting and jailbreaking expose mobile applications to serious security risks. When app runs on compromised devices, they become vulnerable to unauthorized modifications and abuse. Attackers use advanced techniques to hide rooted or jailbroken status, which makes detections more challenging. That's why detecting rooting and jailbreaking is essential to protect both application integrity and end-user data. Finally, most end users are not aware of the risks they take when they're using app on compromised environments. Today, businesses around the world trust Build38 to protect their mobile applications. From financial services to healthcare, gaming, retail, security is a critical part of the user experience. At Build38, we help organizations to protect their apps, their users, and ultimately their business. Protecting your apps means protecting your business. Thank you for watching this session of Threat Watch series. I hope this overview helped to clarify why rooting and jailbreaking are still critical threats for mobile applications. If you'd like to learn more about mobile threats or how Build38 can help to secure your apps, feel free to reach out or scan the QR code. Thanks again and see you in the next session.